Hi, welcome back. This is the last module of HeartQuest, and the ninth module. It's called Freedom. So what we're going to talk about freedom is now you've actually understand who you are, why you do things the way you do it, and that gives you that more clarity in regards to what you're doing in life. So next thing is we're going to actually do is actually create that, as we've created that flow, we've created the fire and looking after ourselves, staying in alignment with ourselves. And now we're actually talking about, in a sense, enhancing that. So that's just what we call about just being. So just being actually, in a sense, whatever you've come up with your keyword and what your magic is, just being. And that means that in a sense, you're just happy, being content with who you are. And what you'll find is that radiance of energy that you'll actually do consistently over time. You will attract other people of like-minded sense of well-being, and that what that does is creates resonance between each other, and then as you resonate with each other, that increases that energy and frequency that actually in a sense helps both of you. So as I said, like, community is a way of actually helping each other. So you just being, you will attract people of a similar tribe in a sense, and then over time you actually attract other people. And you don't force yourself, but you, in a sense, also the other one is you don't force yourself being someone different. So you're not actually being confused in yourself. You're not actually creating that angst, and also less negative head talk. Because if you're trying to fit yourself into situations that are just not you, there's certain times you're going to have to, do that, because there's certain things you have to do in life. But over time is you have that resonance with a group of people, community, a tribe that actually that you just feel really attracted to. So one way of actually doing that is don't sweat the small stuff. So in 18 years of practice, what I do know is people come across sometimes a bit short with me in practice. They're in pain. And it's not, most people don't try and hurt other people. They might inadvertently say things, but at the end of the day is over time is you just you listen to what they're saying, but you listen to how they're saying it. Sometimes you hear it's not the content they're saying, it's actually what they're saying. So what that means is how they're saying it is more important than what they're saying. So you just hear that pain sometimes in their voice, and you just go, okay, you have sympathy and compassion, and also you understand where they're coming from. However, if they're actually, over time, they actually keep on manifesting that negative sort of energy towards you, then you just agree in a sense to disagree, and then more than likely they move on to somewhere else. So it means that you stay in your own power, and they go on long life and find someone else that is more suited to them. And we spoke about before about resonating with the people around you, so it helps to enhance their energy. And also there's a time to work and a time to play. So for example, there's a time to put your head down, bottom up, to actually time to work. There's also a time to play. And even when you're really busy, there still needs to be a time to play, and also vice versa. Is if there's too much time to play, then also there's you get behind in your work, which then creates stress further down the track. And I'm pretty good with that one. So sometimes I procrastinate with things, and the next things have to be done like now, and it creates that pressure on me. So it's a way of just on a continual basis to actually stay up to date with what you need to do. Another one we're talking about is freedom is Fun Day Sunday. So this is something that we've instituted in part of our family. Sometimes we get out of sync with all the things we need to do in life, but we choose on a Sunday something we do as a family. Not just, we've got 3 kids, and it's not just about the kids. So we ask, for example, we might say, okay, it's mum's turn. What do you want to do today? Yeah, the kids might grumble, but at the end of the day is they, as a family, we make it fun and enjoy ourselves. Might be dad's turn, and it's not just for Mother's Day, it's not just for Father's Day. It's all about actually the family. And then sometimes about the kids as well, but as we all know, being a parent, there's a lot of times through the week it's all about the kids. It's about the things that we're dropping them off to, like sport or activities or play dates. So they've had their time during the week as well. But sometimes acknowledge, it's time to actually have a something special for one of the children in your family. So, for example, we've got 3 kids. Often the older one is holds a lot of conversation with mum and dad. The little one, she's almost 3, and she lets us know by screaming the house down sometimes. And sometimes the middle one, sometimes not gets consciously ignored, but just feels like it's left out. So we need to also make sure that we elevate his presence so he understands, that he's special too, because we want to make sure that everyone feels special in the family as well. And the other one is something that we need to understand is with regards to freedom, there's an ebb and flow in life. There's going to be time to be busy. There's going to be tired of quiet time. So over time, that we actually understand there's an ebb and flow in life. So you live in harmony with your magic, and there's going to be time when you can be really, really in tune with your magic. There's going to be times when you're just a little bit more disconnected with your magic, but over time you actually come back to that as well. So that means that you actually live life in harmony with what you're doing. So when you do have time, as in time for fun or time for freedom, you don't sweat the small stuff. You just enjoy it when you've got there. So you don't think about like a historical sense. You think about that what happened yesterday that is affecting what say the day could be Sunday fun day, but if you're still thinking about something else that happened yesterday, you can't enjoy the times that you have with your friends and family. So we've actually spoken about a number of things in regards to the different things in HeartQuest. They're all little different areas that we found that's helped ourselves personally in our family. We needed to make changes in our family because at the start it was all about looking after just the kids, and we decided to actually make it more about family centered instead of child or kid centered. And the other one I see in regards to practice is there's a lot of people in our community that we're finding that love to actually experience what life is meant to be. And it doesn't take often people think, it takes money to experience things, but it just takes about being connected with who you are, connected with people who you love, who's around you. And if you stay connected with the people that you really resonate with, then you elevate your energy, you elevate who you are, and you experience that freedom in life.